I hadn't had a haircut in a while, so I figured I'd stop in at the local barbershop. Maybe I could catch up on some gossip while I was about the business of getting cleaned up. I took a chair in the waiting area. There was a younger man in the barber chair getting a cut, there was the barber, an older man, doing the cutting, and there was an anciently old man sitting in the waiting area with me. They were already in the middle of a raucous conversation as I came in. "Are you saying they ain't got no suspects?" the barber asked, real credulity in his voice. "Not a one," the younger man answered. It was only then I noticed his trousers and shoes beneath the barber cape, standard issue of the local police department. The younger man is a policeman. "I just don't see how that's possible," the barber said. "In this neighborhood, in that building. There must have been a dozen folks who heard the shot, and most of them reported it immediately. How could the killer have gotten away without anybody seeing him? Like I said, a real confounder. A shotgun, execution style, right in the back of the head. The deadbolt on his door was locked from the inside. There was a police officer at the base of the fire escape from his window, which he proceeded up when he heard the shot. There was quite a bit of blood on the floor, and no footprints. I'm telling you, it was like the killer was beamed in and out of there from the Enterprise." "Beam me up, Scotty." The barber and the cop laughed. The ancient man shifted in his seat, gave a little grunt. "Ain't you ever heard of the Enterprise, old-timer?" the barber queried. "You know, Star Trek. Mr. Spock and Captain Kirk." "Oh, I heard of 'em," the ancient man replied. "I just don't see how it's funny." "That's fine," the cop said. "I'm sure you're not as quick as you used to be." "I'm as quick as I ever was," the ancient man retorted. "Seems to me I'm not the one who's slowed down." "Oh yeah, yes," the ancient man replied. "How do you figure? You're the one who's all confounded, and it seems to me the answer might be right under your nose." The cop and the barber sort of smirked at each other, then the cop said, "Are you suggesting the man shot himself? That he somehow put the shotgun up to the back of his own head and pulled the trigger? At an angle that blew his face off?" "If the possible didn't happen," the ancient man said, "then you have to consider what seems impossible. That's all I'm saying." I thought he'd made a salient point. Maybe the guy was double-jointed and depressed, like me. I reached to the itch on the back of my head, felt the sticky wetness, felt the hole, reached in and felt the mangled brain matter. I die shooting myself with shotgun.